Are you so ready to get a narcissist to feel powerless so that you are the powerful one for a change? Are you so ready to shift that dynamic, turn the tables? You're in good luck because I'm going to help you today with the mindset that renders narcissists powerless. First of all, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm so glad that you're here. I am a globally recognized high conflict negotiations expert, attorney, bestselling author, Slay the Bully. And let me just tell you first, I'm so glad that you are here. It can feel so overwhelming to deal with a narcissist. And I want you to acknowledge yourself for being here, for learning, for showing up for yourself. And I know how narcissists can hijack your peace, how they can twist reality and leave you feeling powerless. And that's exactly what I do. I give you the tools strategies and confidence to take back your power. And today's topic is a survivor's mindset toward that narcissist, the mindset that renders them feeling powerless. And it's one that I've been asked to do many times. I've received messages from you guys, comments, emails saying, Rebecca, how do I stop feeling like a victim? How do I get past the emotional trauma and regain control of my life? I hear you and I see you. And let me just tell you, I've been there myself. Before I became a negotiations expert, I faced situations where I also felt powerless. I felt manipulated. I felt defeated, exhausted. It wasn't until I shifted my mindset and developed what I now call a thriver's mindset or survivor's mindset that I started to reclaim my life. And that's why I'm sharing this all with you today. And I want you to step into your power, even when you're not dealing with somebody as challenging as a narcissist. Before we dive in, I want to make sure that you don't miss out on future videos with all these life-changing and game-changing strategies. So hit subscribe right now and hit that bell. And if you're looking for specific phrases for disarming narcissists, I have a free resource for you called Disarm the Narc Phrases, and you can get them at disarmthenarc.com. All right, let's get started. So the shift from victim to survivor to thriver. And that's really one of the most foundational shifts, going from a victim mindset to a survivor mindset. A victim mindset keeps you stuck. It's when you focus on everything the narcissist has done to you, their manipulations, their betrayals, their lies. But a survivor mindset says, I acknowledge what happened, but I refuse to let it define me. Survivors and thrivers focus on what they can control. So focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, your responses, and your choices. You're going to feel emotions, but you can choose how to respond to them. So if a narcissist is blaming you for everything, a victim might think, oh, why do they always do this to me? A survivor and a thriver says, their blame does not define me. I know my truth. I know the truth. And I choose not to internalize their accusations. You just become like Teflon, put in an invisible shield down around you and just start looking at them and observing their behavior. And you just leave it over there. You don't take that energy on. It's not yours to take on. So if they've ghosted you or they've given you the silent treatment, instead of thinking, what did I do wrong? Just know that this is their pattern, not a reflection of your worth. I want you to take a moment and I want you to write down one area where you're feeling like a victim right now, like they always get their way or it's not fair. And then I want you to reframe it into thriving language. Okay, they're trying to control me, but I'm taking back control, or I'm learning how to take back control. I'm taking the steps to be in control. Whatever feels right for you, but I want you to reframe it. I want to know if you guys have ever been able to flip the script. If so, put that in the comments. And if you're so ready to take back control, I want you to put so ready in the comments right now. I'd love to hear how you are stepping into your power. So here's a truth bomb. Narcissists thrive on emotional reactions. So when you respond with anger, sadness, defensiveness. You're giving them exactly what they want, which is control. A survivor's mindset involves cultivating emotional detachment, which means observing their behavior without absorbing it. Observe, don't absorb, respond, don't react. Think of their manipulation as like a storm. When you stand in a storm, you get drenched. But when you watch it from a window, you stay dry. If they call you selfish, instead of reacting, you could just say, I understand that's how you feel, or I hear you. Thank you for the feedback. You understand that's their opinion, it's not yours. When they try to guilt trip you, instead of defending yourself with, oh, that's not me, whatever, you just say, I hear what you're saying. That's it. No justification, no apology, just calm, controlled detachment. Here's the thing, start practicing emotional detachment right now. One of the things that you can do is journal what your triggers are. Write down what triggers you, identify the situations where you typically react, and then plan out your neutral responses in advance. I know this can be really challenging, but have you ever stayed neutral when a narcissist tried to trigger you and push your buttons? How did it go? Let me know in the comments. I'm definitely cheering you on. And if you need additional support, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung, for a huge supportive community.
Fed up with narcissists walking all over you? Sick of everyone believing their lies while you're paying through the nose in attorney's fees? What if you could hold all the cards for a change? Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm a top 1% trial attorney, a USA Today bestselling author, and I've spent my entire career helping people slay narcissists in negotiations, most recently through my proven slay method. What if your suffering could become your superpower? Imagine turning all that pain into power, not just for you, but for others too. This is your chance to take back control. You can finally win. Become a high conflict negotiation certified coach. Help others while transforming your own life, and do good for the world. This is your chance. Go to RebeccaZung.com/apply, and I'll show you how to turn the tables for good starting today.
Now, survivors and thrivers are masters at boundaries. You got to get really good at setting boundaries that you're going to keep and maintain and make sure and demand that they respect. You don't get your goals, you get your standards. So here's the thing, a boundary is not something that you ask for. You don't ask them, you tell them. It's something you create and then you enforce. If they're constantly interrupting you during conversations, just say, I can continue this when we can have a respectful conversation, and then walk away if they don't stop. If they invade your privacy, make it clear, I expect my boundaries to be respected. Have consequences if they're not being respected, whether it's just you walking away, you not engaging, whatever it is. Every time you enforce a boundary, you're sending a message. You're saying that you're worth protecting. You're sending this to yourself, that you are worthy. That's what you're doing. The other way of looking at a boundary, honestly, is number one, it's something that they chose to be there, not you, because if they had been healthy and reasonable, you wouldn't even need that boundary. And number two, it's a bridge. It's a bridge to a better life, a better people, and you're creating space in your life to have positive people in your life. Use strategic communication. Survivors and thrivers don't react, they respond, which means choosing words and actions that protect yourself, protect your peace, and dismantle the narcissist tactics. So if they accuse you of being the problem, instead of defending yourself, say, I'm not here to argue. Let's stick to the facts. If they try to provoke you with insults, respond with something like, that's not accurate. And you don't need to engage any further. You don't need to explain any more than that. And if you haven't gotten my Disarm the Narc phrases for even more strategic responses, go ahead and do that now at disarmthenarc.com. Thousands of people, literally thousands of people have gotten them, and I know that they'll help you too. Focus on your long-term goals. Where is it that you want to go? Sometimes people get very bogged down in the narcissist games, and it's easy to forget what your goals actually are. Where is it that you want to go? What kind of life do you want to create for yourself? How can you take small steps every day to move closer to that vision? So if you're in the middle of a divorce, your goal might be, to get certain assets or financial independence or a certain parenting plan. Whenever that narcissist tries to derail you, just say to yourself, their opinion does not matter, but your future does. You're the only one who's going to live in that future. And if you're co-parenting, let's say you want to create a stable environment for your children, focus on that and let the narcissist provocations just roll off your back like water off a duck's back. So what's one goal that keeps you motivated to move forward? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to support you on this journey. When I first launched my store at shop.rebeccazung.com, I needed a simple way to manage online and in-store sales. Shopify Point of Sale made it seamless. Shopify POS connects everything online and in-store into one system. Customers shop how they want, and my team always has the tools to get the sale done. It's proven to work. Shopify POS users see a 22% better total cost of ownership and an 8.9% sales boost on average. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, shopify.com/negotiate. The next video that I want you to watch is 28 phrases narcissists use to destroy your confidence. It's a really great video so that you can be on to them and know what they're doing, even if it's passive aggressive. And here's what I want you to take from today. A survivor's mindset isn't about avoiding a narcissist, because you're never going to get rid of them completely, but it's about rising above them. It's about having the power to step out of their chaos and reclaim your voice and build a life of freedom and peace. If this video resonated with you, hit like and then share it with somebody who might need it. And remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you can keep your thriver's mindset right here, right up at the top. I will see you in that next video. Thanks for spending this time with me today. I believe in you and I see you, and I will see you more in that next video. Remember, until then, that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. And until then, keep standing in your power. You've got this.